Hey, Ben from Ben's Backwoods here, and today we are going to do a quick overview size comparison of the zebra billy pots that we sell, the 12, the 14, and 16 centimeter. This was I've had several customers request this, so stay tuned. So here we go. We have the 12, the 14, and the 16 centimeter zebra billy pot. These are all 18/8 high grade stainless steel. These things are built really tough. I've been using these for many years, probably 15 years now, and they're really nice pots. This is the quick kind of size comparison with them next to each other. Your 12 centimeter pot is 44 ounce capacity to the rim. 14 centimeter is a 2-quart pot, 64 ounces to the rim. The 16 centimeter is a 3-quart pot, so 96 ounces to the rim. We will take a quick look at them separately and show you kind of the features. And later on, we'll get into a few of the add-on accessory products that I think are really nice to use with these pots. So hang tight. So here's the 12 centimeter pot. As you can see, this one has these the little plastic clips on these. Want to make a note, these plastic clips are not for cooking with. These plastic clips come on these certain models from the factory, and they are simply to be used when you want to use this pot as kind of a lunchbox. And they kind of put a little friction between that bail and hold it in the upright position and hold that lid on. But personally, what I do as soon as I get a pot like this, I take those, pop these things off, and I throw them away because I don't want them. I'm going to hang this pot over a fire and that plastic will melt. So you can see this nice bail on these things, nice heavy duty stainless bail. The lid has a little ring in here, which is nice. These lids are completely solid. You could actually use this lid for a bowl or a plate. I've done that before. All these zebra billy pots have this insert tray that kind of nests right in the top of these pots. If you want to save weight for hiking, you can leave this insert tray at home, but I'd find this insert tray to be a very handy, like I said, bowl, kind of a plate. I have done a lot of cooking where I put some water in the bottom of these pans and then put a little bit of either frozen veggies or maybe some type of bannock mix in here and steam bake stuff in them. So it's almost a double boiler type thing. So yeah, this is the 12 centimeter. Definitely recommend this for one person, maybe two. Usually this is the best one person zebra billy pot if you are doing hiking, trying to keep stuff light and compact. With the 44 ounce capacity, I would say realistically you can boil a quart of water. So look at that as boiling 1 quart of water and kind of a lightweight compact pot. So let's move on to the 14 centimeter. Here is our 14 centimeter billy pot. I would say this is one of the most popular sizes. This is a 2-quart pot basically. This is actually the same size as the 8-cup Moore's Bush pot. Once again, we've got this heavy duty bail. All of these bales have this little notch in here, which is nice for hanging by a stick or hanging over a fire. There's different ways we can do that. Nice quality lid. Everything's upsized here, a little larger with the 14 centimeter. Still have that insert tray, which is a little more useful on this size pot for steam baking or steaming veggies, that type of thing. And we have the pot itself there. 2-quart pot, to me, this is a 1 to 2 person pot. If I am not concerned about weight, I carry this size pot a lot for a single person. But 2 quarts is large enough to feed 2 people, so that's kind of my recommendation on that. It's about a 1 to 2 person pot. Very popular size. These are not super lightweight. The weights are on my website if you want to check them out. So let's move over to the 16 centimeter pot. Here we go. This is the 16 centimeter billy pot. All of the 16 centimeter pots that I'm currently selling have these stainless steel bail clips. To make a note also, these stainless steel bail clips are available for the 14 and the 12 centimeter pots as well on my site. These stainless steel bail clips, you can leave them on while you're cooking, obviously. A nice feature with these is if you're, they kind of snap, push on me, they snap right on the bail there. One nice feature is, and I'll just snap one of them a lot of times, and when you're using a pot like this on a kitchen stove or a 2-burner stove or an alcohol type stove, it is nice to keep this bail in the vertical position to be able to lift it on and off the stove easy. So that's kind of a nice feature there. Pop that back off. So yeah, this is a 96 ounce 3-quart, so I'd say this is anywhere from 2 to possibly 4 people. I use this a lot in my Wanigan for my canoe camping and stuff like that. I use the kit that I did a video on with a 1-quart tea kettle in here and that insert tray. The insert tray on this 16 centimeter is quite a bit larger, just a bit more useful as a plate or a bowl, or using a little pot gripper on here as a skillet. We'll get into that in a second. Overall, these are just super well built, high grade stainless steel. Pretty much last a lifetime if you take care of them. So yes, hope that kind of gives you guys a comparison on sizes for these billy pots. And now I'm going to show you guys a couple accessories that I think are really handy for these. So first accessory that we have that I think is super handy for these pots is a pot gripper like this. We sell these, multiple uses on these pot grippers. So number one, these pot grippers will fit right inside that little right outside the lid there, or whatever you want to call that, and grip hold that thing. You can leave a lot of times when I'm cooking, even on a stove or a 2-burner, I'll leave that pot gripper right on top of that lid, and I can quick grab it, check my food as it's cooking. So that's one use of that pot gripper. Super handy. Number 2 use, this insert tray can be gripped on the side like this with this pot gripper, and this makes a small skillet possibly, or a very shallow pan for boiling water fast. This is also very handy and adds extra uses to this pot. So that's another use. Next obvious use is gripping the side of your pot for pouring. This is nice. With these stainless steel clips on here, you can obviously lock this handle up and you can pour that way, or a lot of times I'll even pour towards the handle. But this pot gripper is actually I'd say a little more practical, a little nicer for pouring, just because you get a really good grip on it. You can kind of control it very well. So pot gripper, awesome accessory. Makes it easy to check the contents, lift the lid, makes that insert tray even more valuable as far as multiple uses. So there's number 1 accessory there that I really recommend with these. All right, number 2 accessory is a stuff sack. This is a 7x15 Equinox stuff sack. This will hold this 16 centimeter pot, opens up enough for that thing to slide in there with a little bit of extra room. The 7x15 stuff sack will fit the 16 centimeter and will also fit the 14 centimeter. We use a 6x11 stuff sack for the 12 centimeter. The 6x11 stuff sack is going to be a little too tight for this 14. I do a lot of cooking over open fires and hang this pot by the bail over a fire, and I do not bother cleaning off the outside of my pots. I let these things get all sooty, they blacken up. I feel like it probably transfers heat faster once they've blackened up good, and I just take the pot when I'm done cooking and slide it inside of a stuff sack like this, and this stuff sack keeps my the contents of my backpack or whatever from getting sooty. So this is, in my opinion, a must-have accessory for a billy pot, is a good stuff sack. All right, next on the list of accessories is a fire chain. We just started selling these and they've been very popular. I've been using these for years. This is a sash chain, which lays kind of flat, actually doesn't take up much room, and you have an S hook on either side of this thing. And this makes hanging a pot like this very easy, suspending it very easy. The idea is go around the bale and then hook that S hook into one of the openings, and this will make it nice and easy for hanging your pot on some type of galley pole, tripod, multiple ways that you can hang this pot. But this makes it nice and easy, and once it's hung, you can obviously adjust your heat for high heat, raise the pot up for a medium heat, raise it up for a low heat, so you've got multiple adjustments in there. Something like this fire chain is 42.22222 inches long, and it'll sit right inside your billy pot and won't take up much space. So definitely the pot chain is worth having for these kits. So there we have it, guys. 12 centimeter, 14 centimeter, 16 centimeter. We're talking feeding one person, two people, 2+ is what I would say on the 16. Yeah, take a look at them, check out my site, and hope that helps you guys make a decision on your billy pot needs. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video. Your support keeps me from having to get a real job. So do me a favor, like, subscribe, follow, check out, I've got some links down below for my social media, for Instagram, Facebook. Got a link for my website. You can do all the shopping that you want at bensbackwoods.com. Thank you.